Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, for another episode of Gizmo Guru. Today, we'll be doing a review on the Jackery Explorer 290, and this will be a full review on the Jackery, and I'll go over a few features of it, a few specs, and my personal opinion, and if I think you should buy it or not. So without further ado, let's get to it. So here on the Jackery, I'll start off on the power outlets. So on the far right, you have your AC 110 outlet. This particular outlet is 200 watts, so that'll be good for like lamps, TVs, things of that nature, tablets. And then directly to the left of that, you have your USB-A ports. Now, together those do put out about 2.4 amps, so perfect for phones, iPads, things like that. And then on the very far left, this is actually your charging port. So there's three unique ways to charge the Jackery. So they do include a AC plug on it, which is going to be used, inside your house, places that have a power plug. But they also include a DC power plug. So if you're charging it in a vehicle, that kind of nature, that'll also work. Now, the third kind of unique one is you can get some solar panels for these. So if you're someplace that just doesn't have access to power plugs, solar is an option on them. And then also, these are your buttons to turn them off each plug individually, because without that, just plugging it in, they're basically locked out, just so it doesn't use too much wattage in case you plug everything in. So it's kind of a safety feature. And then one thing I wish this unit did have is, just one USB-C outlet. That would be nice. But in this 12-volt outlet, I just have a car charger that has a USB-C on it, and it does the job. I tried my phone on it, and it works great. But yeah, this unit here, I've plugged in so many things to this. I've tried like different size TVs and lamps, fans, you name it, and they all performed flawlessly. None of them went over the wattage. Even my 55-inch TV didn't used hardly any wattage at all. So very good unit. And then here is your information screen. This will tell you your battery life, and then also anytime you plug anything into it, it'll tell you how much wattage that item is using, or if you have a bunch of things plugged in all together. So very nice to kind of figure out what the unit can handle. Now, as far as size goes, I mean, this thing is pretty good size. It'll easily fit into a backpack. That's why I like this size. Jackery does make bigger sizes and then like one or two below this one, but this one is perfect because I wanted something that had a 110 outlet on it. So keep that in mind if you're looking for these. Yes, they do make bigger ones, but you also have to carry it. So this one size-wise is great. And then why did I choose Jackery? Well, Jackery is a name that's been around a while. They only make battery packs like this. And I looked at so many different like third-party ones from brands I didn't know. And I always recommend staying with a manufacturer that's reputable. If you know who they are, you're not going to have any problems there. Whether it's Jackery or one of the other well-known ones, stick with that. Anchor, names like that. So overall, my overall opinion on this is great. Aside from the USB-C port, which you can get past, this is a great unit. So if you're looking for a good, kind of small battery pack, I would highly recommend picking one of these up. So if you're out backcountry or off the grid, you need something to power those things, this thing will never let you down. So that is my opinion on the Jackery Explorer 290.